Check, check. I think we're live. I think we're up and running. Well, ooh. Hello, hello, and welcome. How's everybody doing? Okay, so tonight we're gonna do a little workout. Um, Hold on here. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So yes, we'll be on the mat. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff down here. We'll do some warm up, general stuff. Again, this is kind of just like a general movement, strengthening, stretch kind of class. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, more just to kind of help everybody get familiar with some of the movements that I use in my training, as well as give you guys something to refer to as for a challenge or a general way to give you something to do for your 30 minutes of activity or movement for the day. So I will give it a couple minutes here, but we are going to be taking it easy. We're going to do some general stuff, at least for the early part. We're going to do some nice and slow uh, animal movements or just ground body weight movements, primal surge like, and then move into a little bit of mobility or stretch. And similar to what we did last week, where we did the scorpion and we did some kickovers, kind of work on the spine and hip movement and mobility there, rotating the hips. So we may do some more of that. And if some people jump in here in the chat or have any uh, request, then I will, audible and do something of that nature. And again, I will do my best to chop off the ends of this and leave it up for a while, or if not, just leave it up so you guys can check it out for a while and kind of skim through to whatever parts you want. So, let's get started. Oh, wait. I also have, let's try to switch this camera angle or add the two. One sec. Let's see how this is looking. It's kind of dark, but all right. So here we are. So let's start here. Roll in the wrist. Light through the fingers. Other direction. Not really centered. Again, bring them together. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then we're just going to open, close the hand. So we're curling the fingers and then making a fist, but not squeezing tight. Just closing. Open, close, and then stretch the fingers as you open. Squeeze now, open, squeeze now, open, and shake out the hands there. All right, now we're just going to relax the arms here and we're going to roll the shoulders back, up and over. All right, I'm going to move down into the ankles and toes and knees first before we get into the trunk. So even if you are on the floor or if you are in a chair, you can extend your legs, or what you're going to do with the knee bent here is you're going to keep the heel down. If you're seated is on a chair, you're still going to keep the heel down, and we're going to roll on the heel as we like flex our foot. So we're rolling around the heel. One direction. And then if you can go the other direction. Then we'll do the other side. So extend that leg, bend this one here, heel down on the ground, and we're rolling. My left side is not as coordinated as my right, but it's doing okay. Then the other direction. Keep that heel down and we're rolling around it. You can go slow. Really get a good articulation of the ankle. A little crackle and popping. Good. Next, go back. Now we bend both. And now we're pedals. Pedals. Rocking on the heels. Rocking. Rocking the ankle forward and then back. Okay, good. Next, we're going to extend one, and we're going to work on one side. Pardon me. All right, so we're going to just bend the knee, and we're going to be working in the hip. So if you're in a chair and you're seated, let's see, I got this box back here, and I got a chair over there. I can demonstrate real quick. Hold on. Still should be able to kind of see me here, right? So you'll be lifting this knee up if you're in the chair. Just lift the knee up about that high. It doesn't have to do much. Just bring the foot up off the floor. Okay? All right. Okay. So, one side, lift, extend, point to toe. Flex, lift, extend, point to toe. Flex, lift, extend, point to toe. Flex the foot back. Two more. Then we'll do the other side. So again, we bring the knee up, lift the foot up off the floor, extend the leg, point the toe, heel down, rock on the heel, bend the knee, extend, point the toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Yeah. One more time. Good. Now we'll go back to the other leg. Outside hip rotation from your chair or from seated position. Bring the knee across your center line. So if your center line's here, bring the knee across your center line. Up towards your body. Then out towards the shoulder. Out past your shoulder. Extend the leg, roll the hip. Like that. Roll on that side, knee across. Open up. Other side, cross the center line, out to the shoulder. Midline and out. And we'll try the other direction. So again, try to keep the chest up a little bit here. Bring the foot out to the side. Then bring the knee up towards the shoulder. Then bring the knee across the center line. Extend the leg. Sweeping motion. Sweeping motion. Extend, sweeping. Pull the knee up across. Other side. Sweeping motion. And in. And good. All right, so you could do those again from a chair if you're not able to do them from the floor or standing. It could be similar. Do these from a couple of various positions. So I'll show another example. If you're laying down, I'll switch cameras here. I wish I need a remote. They have one, but I need a remote. But there we go. Bam. Actually, can I do like that? All right. Like this. And we did this last time. Now we're moving on to the mat here on our backs. Heels down, feet are up. So then we keep our heels about hip width apart. Try to use the hips. Bring the knees down towards the floor. Stretch through the side. Try to keep the shoulder down. And you're rocking. Breathing. And then on the other one we did as well. The rocking and sweeping, bringing the feet up. Again, trying to keep the foot low, sweeping motion. Again, I'm sliding down my mat, but that's okay. Again, oh, now we're going to do a different one. So we're going to switch positions. What we do is just turn over here onto our chest. A little more advanced, I guess. Arms out. Now what we're going to do is you're going to push your hips back while you're on the floor to open up a space in between, and then you're going to pivot and twist your hips and kick the leg through while staying on the floor, right? So, example, boom, hips come up, roll, foot through, sweep. Oh, messed my mic up, pardon me, sorry. Roll, hips come up, sweep. Rock and roll, sweep. I got the mic in this pocket here. Let's see if I can not hurt my hip. Sweep. Sweep. Sweeping motion. One more time. And I'm sorry for all the ones that have some, obstructions. this on the back here for now. Okay. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. Okay. Now we're moving on. We're going to do some wrist and hand mobility things here. In this position here. Palms open. Fingers pressed into the ground, grabbing the ground. Shoulders are over the wrist. Knees are under your hips. And you are trying to straighten out the arms and rotate those elbows to get a good extension all the way down into the wrist. Then we're going to do circles sitting back, trying to keep those arms extended, and then rock and roll around. Big circles. In the other direction. Lock those arms out, press into the floor. And then we're going to go forward. Try to press, press, press. Then, probably should have taken my watch off. Going to do back of the wrist. Try to keep those arms straight. We're going to make some fists. Then we're going to open up, relax the wrist down. Trying to keep those arms straight. Press. Press. 2 more. Press. 1 more. Press. Then we're rocking the fists. Good. All right. I think we're warmed up. We're ready to do some movements here. Actually, I didn't do a lot of shoulder stuff. So let's do a couple shoulder things first. We just rolled the shoulders back. So seated, standing, however you like to do these. Circles back here, big circles. I'll sit up. Boom. Rotate, boom. Other side, big circles back. Open and close here, bring it across. All right, so we're going to work out. Easy, something nice and simple. I'm going to switch these cameras. We'll flip them. We'll flip them. Okay. First thing, we're going to go through a body flow, roll, working on a couple different intention cues on where to press and where to engage as you're moving through these forms or shapes or movements here. We're going to start on the ground, chest to the floor, push-up position. Okay. So all these things you've probably seen done a million times. But we're just going to add a little something to them. Deep breath, you exhale, you press up. You know this one here, right? We're trying to relax our glutes. Keep our balls of our feet down. Then we're going to make sure we're straightening here as we press up here. So we're trying to get our body up off the floor if we can. Press up, pull ourselves forward. First part, looking up. We're going to tuck the chin. push for a high pike, right? Heels are up. You're pushing on the balls of your feet, right? Balls of your feet. Then you go to the heels. Then from here, we're going to go down, down, forward. And that's it. We'll do that a couple times here. Deep breath, press. Right. Tuck the chin, push the hips back. Heels down. Elbows. Knees. So you're off the floor here, then down to the floor. Right. Hips are down now. Deep breath. Press up. Hips come off. Pull yourself forward. Tuck the chin. Hips go back. Down. 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 One more time, maybe. Deep breath. Press up. Hips come up. Pull yourself forward. Tuck the chin. Push your hips back. Bring those up. Elbows down. Knees down. And I'm losing my socks. And that was it, right? Nice. All right, so our first little movement there. We'll do that, and then we'll go the opposite direction, right? So starting position's the same, but we're going to go back onto our knees and elbows. And I say back because you're pushing away. You're pushing forward as you pull with your knees to push your butt back. So you push, push, push. To the floor. To the floor. One more time. Breathe. Oopsie daisy. Squeeze into or relax. And down. Breathing. All right. Not too bad, right? One way, then the other way. I'm losing my mic. Next, we're going to work on, excuse me, sorry. Beast to push up. Beast to push up. Controlled focus. It's not just the movement, but the intention behind it. And the goal for said movement, right? Goal for said exercise. So for what we're doing today, we want to slow it down. Excuse me. Let me get some water. Okay, let's do this. So, how we do this? Our push-up position. Body's in an arrow, right? Shoulders back. Elbows tight, pinching at the ribs, right? Lats are engaged. Core is engaged. We press up. Feet are about hip width, a little wider than hip width. If you can go hip width, hip width. But from this position, we're going to sit back, knees low, right? Your knees are not going to touch the floor. They'll be off the floor. Arms are straight. Then we go forward here into our push-up. Press back into our push-up. Okay? So let's do 10. 10 sounds good. 20, 25, 30. Do I hear 35? Do I hear 45? All right, let's start with, how many I say? 10. Let's do 10. Nice and controlled. Or did I say 5? I don't know. I can handle 10, right? You can handle 10. We got this. Deep breath. Press. And 1, 2, 2, and 2. Breathe. I think that's 5. Two more. Breathe. And there we have it. That was rough. Hopefully you have your towel and your water. Catch my breath. All right. So, moving on. Next, we're going to do our lunge, step up lunge from our plank position into our kick throughs. I can probably just do them this direction here. We got the 2 camera angles right. You can see it. All right. So let's go over this again. Again, starting from our plank position, or down in a push-up, however. We're going to first kick the leg back. And we're going to kick back, then bring the foot up for lunge. Drop that hip. Then we're going to bend this knee. Bring it in. Kick. And we're going at an angle away here. not straight, but the hip is open, but we're still going for this corner. Then we bring the back, kick back, starting position, and then we'll do the other side. Kick back, lunge, again, knee forward, drop this hip down. Foundation, 3 points of contact. Bend the knee. Foot is still on the floor. Heel's on the floor, butt's not on the floor. Don't let this knee fall in. Keep it open, foot connected here. Press through the shoulder. Don't let the neck get collapsed. Press down. Bend the foot back in. Press, rotate the body. Bring that foot back, hand down, 3 points of contact. Foot back down, and that's the position. That's how we do those. So we'll try. We won't try. We're going to do it. Yeah? We'll do 5 each side. Keep that 10 going. So we'll just alternate 5. Okay? Starting with whichever side you want. Get ready. Here we are. Push-up position. Kick back. Lunge. Step. Kick through. Boom. Bring it back. Back to that push-up position. Right, kick back first, sorry. Kick back other side, lunge. Bring that knee through, foot through. Boom, reach with it. You can pull this elbow back, keep this chest open, press through the floor. Hey, put this hand back down. Kick this leg back, boom. One more time. Oh, we started here. Let's go. Boom, right back. Other side. This is 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. One more time each side. And there we have it. Oh, doing good on time. Hopefully you got that done. Catching my breath. All right. So let us start our Qigong and cool down portion, I believe. Yeah. It's starting to rain out there. We're not starting. I think it's been raining. Do I need to move this? We'll see if we have time for some on the floor stretching afterwards here. Sorry, messed that up. Oh, here we go. After we got done with all that little Qigong cool down. Feet are apart. Heels are about shoulder width, a little bit wider if necessary. And we're going to big gather. Soften the knees, pull energy down. Mm-hmm. In through the nose. Slow exhale out through the mouth. One more here. Next, we'll do connecting heaven, man, and earth at the corners. One step, shifting your weight. If you haven't seen these movements, I believe there's videos for these, the Chi Flow Qigong movements and warm up sets 1 through 4 have these movements, and you can look at those. Here we are. So we shift the weight. We'll go here first. Oh, the whole thing, right? Back, pull, and there's 3 levels, right? First the heavens, and then the man. Reaching, pulling. One more. Gap, pull. And then the earth, deep, lifting. And we'll do the other side. First, the head. Relax through the shoulders. Keep the body level. Use the legs to move, not the shoulders. Don't rock, but float. Pressing. Using the ground. And man, grab. And then the earth. Lifting, relaxing, pull. One more here. Working on the foundation. Next, we'll be working on the twisting. One of my favorites, taught to me by my Sifu. This is turning trees. Please don't judge my poor form. But here's our movement. Twisting, opening. Right. Oh, actually, no. We're just doing turning trees. Twisting. I was about to do dragon. Turning trees. Twist. Lift. looking over the forearm. Push it around. One more time each side. This is another one you can do from a chair. And get it back to the center. And we'll usually start with salutation, but we'll finish this part here, and then we'll do a little self-massage. So, salutation. Gather. Deep breath, slow exhales. Sinking down. Let's go one more, all the way through. Then come on up, grab a tree. Give it a nice hug. All right. Finish with a little self-massage here. So we do a little tapping here in the sternum. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Tap, tap, tap. Up and down the chest. Across the collarbone. On the trap. Tap, tap, tap. Then down the arm. To the back of the hand. We'll do that 2 more times. Then we'll do palm up. From the shoulder down to the palm. Tap, 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 tap. All the way down. And then we're going to go down the side of the body. To the hip. Ribs to the hips. Then the side of the leg all the way down. Side of the leg all the way down. One more time. See, we're doing 3. So now we do inner thigh down. Other side, inner thigh. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Outside, hip and downward. From the hip. Then from the rib to the hip. On the outside, other side. Then we do palm up from the shoulder down. Tap, tap, tap. Other side, palm down to the back of the hand. Then we do the chest. Tarzan calls. Then we'll do down the abdominals, down the front of the legs, front of the thighs, over the knees, down the shins. And we'll do that 2 more. Then we're going to do on the low back. Tap, tap, taps. You can lean forward in your chair. If you can bring your arms back behind you like so. Breathe as you tap. Deep breaths. And then on the booty cheeks and the back of the legs, on the calves, and again, down. And then we're going to rub our hands together. And then I'm going to take this mic off for the first part. And just watch. So yes, for the first one, you're cupping the hands. Sorry, one second here. Yeah, so cupping the hands, chin over the head, back of the neck out. Now, arms, brush away, all the way down and out. Other side, brush away. Deep breath from the chest down to the waist and out. On the low back, brush down and out. Brush away. Clear it all out. Deep breath. If you're seated, easier. Bring that foot across and down. And the other side. I think we did a good job today. And we got done a little early. But that has been it for me. Wrapping on up. I'll see you guys on the next one. Any questions? Leave it in the comments below. Any concerns? Ask someone else. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.